Hey guys, KZ Dom. I'm back in the garage. As you can tell, things are a little different. I guess I used a lot of my quarantine time to the fullest, you could say. I did a really crappy paint job on the 440. I've dialed in the jetting once again, and probably one of the biggest things is the shorty pipes that I had on here are gone, and I've replaced it with the rotted out Mac exhaust. I did my best at rewrapping the baffles, and it doesn't sound too bad. We'll fire it up in a second. And I don't know if you can see really, but those shorty baffles, or not baffles, the shorty pipes I had on there, they were mounted way up on here, and so there's about a half, 6 inches maybe, of length on them now. I'll get those cleaned up. I'll probably use those on the other 440, but for now I'm just going to leave this guy as is. Let's see, we got the big sister out here. We got Callie, the Kz440 pulled out of the barn. I got a battery on her. Yesterday she puked fuel everywhere, just out the airbox, so we've got something float or something that's not set correctly. But yeah, she did fire up. I'll put my camera in here so I can turn the fuel on. We'll see if she'll fire up. I got the fuel switched off. She fired up yesterday. It wasn't easy, but she did it. I can't do it without my keys. Let's see. This is the Kawasaki, the 750 key. So, come on. Got some power. I turned the fuel on. Choke, maybe? Okay, maybe no choke. Yeah. Alright. So, turn the fuel back off because I know it's pissing everywhere. This is going to be the next project, probably. Just, I don't know what in depth we're going to do. But anyways, let's get on the bike. Let's take the 440 out. I just wanted to show you the 750. She's not forgotten. This is the first bike I ever got. So, I don't want anything to happen to this bike. I got crazy sentimental value on it. We do need to get her looking pretty, though. What am I looking for now? My backpack. So, I don't know. In the midst of this coronavirus crap, you know, there's some good is coming out of it. I made a lot of progress on Calvin over here. And, let's see. This bike, man, I know I gotta eat crow, but my last video on this bike, I said I was wrong about the jetting. Well, yeah, I was really wrong about the jetting. Look at that. That's cold. That's brand new cold. I do like these new pipes. I mean, they're not new. I've had them for a while. The baffles were just completely rotted out. So I cut them and wrapped them. I still think we're burning a lot of oil. So I'm going to keep an eye on the oil level. If it starts dropping really fast, I did purchase, I think I put it in this drawer. Nope. This drawer. I purchased the new gasket set and a new set of rings so we can rebuild the top end on that bike if we need to. I did get turn signals today as well, so I'll install those later, but right now let's just get her out, or him out, whatever. So, like I said, I was really wrong about the jetting. The first couple days of not being able to go back to work, I decided to download a couple Mikuni tuning manuals and just read them cover to cover. And my pilot jet was not quite right. So in my last video, I got the pilot jet as I think I had it down to like a 17 or something. And yeah, the bike idled. The bike did idle, but it was lean. I was wrong. It was way too lean. I was right about the 30 and the 35 being rich, but I went down too low. So I guess there's two sides to every scale. So I figured that the bike was too lean or too rich because I could take the air fuel screw. On this bike it's an air screw. It meters the air. I could take it all the way out and the bike would still run. So I figured that meant that I was too rich. But I never checked the opposite side. If I screw that air metering screw all the way in, the bike should get overloaded on fuel and cut out. But with that 17 pilot in there, when I had it all the way screwed in, the bike idled perfect. So that told me that I was way too lean because the bike did not want any air. So I think right now what I've ended up finding is that a 27.5 was the perfect pilot. I switched out to a little bit fatter of a needle, and that cleaned up my mid-range. And having these pipes on here with a little bit of back pressure, I think really helped me out. It feels a lot better. There's no more popping on decel. There's no flat spots. So I can open it up and it doesn't stumble or stall or anything. And my ears aren't bleeding. So it's a little quieter. It sounds a little farty to me. I'm not 100% sold on the sound, but I think the pros outweigh the cons with this setup. So yeah, we'll go to my little hidey spot over here, and we'll do some drive-bys and whatnot, hopefully. But all in all, hey, a Toyota Echo. That one seems to be sagging quite a bit. See, doing a little jaunt like that with the old jetting, my idle would not return like that. And now I can rev all I want. When it was hanging up, when that was happening, I was assuming that it was the needle jet that was my problem. So I went richer on the needle jet, and that just screwed everything up. So per the tuning manual, I got my pilot perfect. I cleaned my plugs off. I cleaned the plugs, put fresh plugs in, and then with my fresh plugs, I just let the bike run for 5 minutes. Didn't touch it. I got my idle where I thought it would be, and I just checked plugs until they were perfect. And that's how I came up with the 27.5. I should have downshifted. I think I'm probably still in 5th. Maybe not 5th, maybe 4th. Or was I in 6th? I was in 5th. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. So I'm wide open throttle right now. If anything, I can probably go up from a 160 to a 165. But, you know, we're 70, 75 right now. I know the bike can do better than this. Yeah, and so I do need to go up in a jet size. But the tuning process is getting so much easier now. I'm so glad I took the time to do, you know, the research and read that manual. Alright, we'll go set up down here. Be a little lean. Probably go up from the 160 to the 165. It's gonna be muddy. It rained all day. It's rained almost every day for like the last week. The idea is hopefully to get some good footage of a drive-by. I don't know if it'll work. Okay, look at this start. Oh. There we go. Not perfect, but you know. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna close my helmet. I never saw that truck before that I know of. That's a cool looking truck. And then we're gonna go back. This bike almost knows how to stop. Yeah, that tells me we are a little lean in that top end. Yeah, past 6,000 we might be a little lean. Okay, so we'll up to the 165 and maybe that'll fix it. Cool. this bike is so much fun. Oh, shit, I stepped in the puddle. Alright, let's get out of here. It's a good looking bike. And I wasn't getting that. What? Might be running a little rich right now. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? This is like my favorite spot to goof around at. With no rear fender. I want to go through it, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I just did a really shitty paint job on this bike. Why would I want to ruin that? Right here is where I get max acceleration, and it's, well, right here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try the bigger jet. I'm gonna stop pretending like I know what I'm talking about. So let's go home. I'm gonna really keep an eye on the oil level on this bike. I'm thinking I will end up pulling the top end, but I kind of want to wait on that. I don't know what my work is going to be like. Last I heard, we're shut down for, I mean, I'm an essential employee. I'm a teacher, but I'm not allowed to be around my students or anything because of the quarantine and the coronavirus. So once I get an idea of how much time this online teaching thing and what it's all going to look like, then I might jump into doing this. And if the weather gets nice, because right now the weather sucks and I don't really want to be out in my garage when I've got a bike. I don't want to ruin this already running beauty, the quarantini. She would take forever to turn. Bruh. Anyways, get out of the road. Are you a dog? Are you a cat? You're a tiny dog. It looks like they're not where they're supposed to be. Look at a goat. They got goats. I don't know. Okay, anyways, I'll probably cut most of this out. Yeah, once... I'm not 100% sure if I want to tear this engine down and rebuild it quite yet. I know I probably should. There's a lot of shoulds right now. But, I know I can do it in a day. But I want it to be like a nice day, you know? I don't want it to be cold and dreary and almost ready to rain at any time like it is today. So, we'll see. I should probably get like the turn signals that I got hooked up and installed. That would probably be a good idea. And, I don't know, we're just gonna make this bike a fun little, you know, go-getter. I'm really glad that I decided to actually, like, bring this bike back from the dead and get it legal. It is finally 100% legal. We got our tag and everything today, so we really don't have to be hanging out on the back roads as much as we have been. We can start using it as a daily. But again, I don't want to be taking it out as a daily and be burning through a quart of oil every tank, because that's, you know, just not what I want to deal with. So, as of now, she's running great. We'll pop that new jet in and probably go for a ride tomorrow with the new jet. I don't know if I'm going to go back out today. I need, it's 3 o'clock, 3:30. I haven't eaten yet today. It's not a big deal. But I need to get my food taken care of. No one who's watching this video cares about any of that. So anyways, yeah. We got bikes to work on galore. And as long as eBay and Amazon and online sellers, who did I get? I got something. I think I got the piston rings from Chicken Strip Cycles. Or maybe I got the gasket set from them. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. But something came from Chicken Strip Cycle. Is that what it's called? Chicken Strip Cycles. That's a funny name. I laughed hysterically. Like, I laughed out loud when I saw that. So... it wouldn't hurt to do a valve job, especially since we lost those keepers. I'm going to end up, I basically talked myself into doing it. I bought all the parts, and I already have like a hone and stuff. So I'll get to it. I'm just not sure when. I pulled this girl out of the barn. I don't know why. I'm not going to start working on her. I need to clear coat the tank, sand it, make it look pretty, just clean her up. I would like to have both of these bikes going this summer. I'm thinking about getting rid of the 4-into-1 exhaust and putting the stock exhaust back on. Definitely need to go through the carbs. I got projects galore, like I said. So, we need to get rid of these, because they never worked. I didn't even wire them up. These were like a $3 kit on Amazon. No, I didn't even buy these from Amazon. I got these from like AliExpress or something. Something just ridiculously stupid. And I had no intentions of actually like installing them and wiring them up. It was solely, I might keep that. It was solely to have the facade of having turn signals. So I'll probably do a video putting those on, installing the turn signals, and maybe making sure my gauges are correct or something. I don't know. It would be, I'm just thinking out loud. There's lots of things that I might want to do, but probably won't do any of them. Come on, you can do it. Get this guy out of here. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to end the video here. Like and subscribe if you want. I got several Kz440 projects in the mix. I will be getting in some projects on here. I'm going to try and do some garage projects, like actual like recording the process and everything. I'm still learning how to do the video editing and stuff, and every time I get a little bit better. Yeah. So anyways, I know I've already said it, but, stay safe from coronavirus, and like and subscribe, and I'll try and get some stuff out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.